Christian Novels Audiobooks, The Story of Wayne and Jean Vozzolo, The Cross Penny, episode number 54. Wayne, do you have the keys to Tony's misfit toy shed with you? Jean asked. I do. I think Beth would really like that building. Jean, you're right. Beth, I think you must like machines and equipment, do you? Wayne asked. Yes, I find them fascinating. I especially like to figure out how to make them work efficiently. Then be prepared. You will like this. Mr. V, Tony's misfit toys? Mark questioned. He didn't tell you that he liked to go to auctions and sales and buy all kinds of stuff? Well, he mentioned he had just bought a couple of $100,000 worth of equipment from a bakery that he hadn't even seen, but that he only paid less than $40,000 for it. We all thought he was just blowing smoke. That sounds like Tony. It was even hard for us to figure out if he was blowing smoke or not on some of his deals, Jean commented. Neither one of us had been in this building in over a year, no telling what it contains now. Mr. V unlocked the building and turned on the lights. He, Jean, Beth, and Mark were all stunned to see the warehouse with so much heavy and expensive equipment. Mark, does it look like smoke to you now? No, I think I'm speechless, Mark answered. Beth began to wander around the equipment. Most of it was food processing equipment. The closest bunch to the loading dock doors had several pallets stacked with new bakery equipment, including ovens, cooling racks, and at least one pallet of huge commercial cookie sheets. Everything else in the warehouse was very organized. Mr. V, how? Why? Well, Tony loved to go to auctions and sales. Jean interrupted. His first auction was after wrestling season a couple of years ago. He took about $20 with him and bought a pallet of things nobody else would even bid on. As he was breaking down the pallets so he could load stuff on the back of his truck, a man drove up. Hey, did you just buy this stuff? The man asked. Yes, I have my receipt right here. Well, I really need some of it, and I can't find it anywhere else, and I had a flat tire and got here too late to bid on it, the man explained. Tony didn't have a clue what the items were the man wanted, Wayne continued. Wayne, Tony didn't have a clue what anything on that pallet was, Jean laughingly interrupted again. That's true, too. Tony told the guy that he really needed everything, but the guy was really very persistent that he wanted specific items. Tony finally told the guy he could have those 2 or 3 items for $50 if he would also help load the rest of the stuff in the truck. Jean continued the story. After that, Tony realized he could buy things for pennies on the dollar, find good, solid buyers, and make a nice profit, even if he was clueless what he was buying to begin with. But he soon found out that there were usually many buyers at the auctions. One day he asked the auctioneer where he got the stuff. The auctioneer said he got stuff from banks. Wayne picked up the story. He said when the banks foreclose on something, they have to get rid of it quickly. They have no place to store it, and it's bad on their books. So Tony started talking to bankers and told them he might be interested in a quick cash deal of repossessed items. He started buying whatever was available, turn around and find buyers, sometimes even before he could pick things up. He kept turning his profits into more and more items. It didn't take him long to get into this kind of equipment. Our son spent hours out here organizing things with the instruction books. If something didn't have instructions, he contacted manufacturers and got the manuals, Jean added. On our phone call, when he told me to hire you, he said he had just found and bought the last piece of the puzzle and it would be delivered soon. And you're looking at it. I didn't see it. Chester unlocked the door for the freight company. Mark, do you have any idea what he meant by that? Wayne asked. Mark shook his head. I'm clueless. When nobody believed him, he didn't talk about his buying and selling anymore.